We'll do it quick. I know what the fuck I'm doing now, so I could do it, like, super quick. Okay, so we know the story of Super Mario Sunshine. I'll let the cutscenes play out, and I'll tell you why. Okay, I think we got the widescreen to work, which is good. Okay, hang on a sec. The volume to an appropriate level. Let me know if the volume is good. There is a lot of issues, GPM. The thing is, this is like a lot of custom stuff. So, I mean, I don't even really know the very, very, like, intricate details of why this thing wasn't working. But you'll notice, right off the bat that we got some good positive results. For example, Mario is in love. The sparkles are still gonna be here, I think. But, yeah, while this cutscene's happening, let me explain. So this will be, I think I'm gonna have, on the Full Sauce channel, this is just gonna be listed as part 1. And there's gonna be an unlisted link to the clusterfuck that was the previous stream of this.
It's moving!
Now, boys, don't touch that stuff.
So, if you are on the Full Sauce channel at some point in the future, and you want to watch just a mess of me getting the first eight shines again, with a ton of technical problems and some other stories that you might enjoy, just check the description of the video.
Princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Oh yeah, subtitles aren't on. Whoops. Okay, so you'll notice... okay, so first thing we've come to is we're in 60 frames a second. We're currently in widescreen. And we have goop, everyone. This goop was not here when I did this last time. So this is very exciting. We have goop. You'll notice the goop looks a little bit shitty. Now, check this out. Okay, here's the problem with the goop. We could place a vote, but I think I know what the answer's gonna be. What the result's gonna be. Now check this out. Okay. You'll notice the goop looks not so great. So, I could do that, and you'll notice the goop now looks very, very good. There's curvature. It's good goop. But the distance, the heat waves are worse. Now, when I do this, the goop looks like poop, but the heat waves look great. So, blurry heat waves, and amazing goop, or kinda shitty goop, and great heat waves. So, yeah, we're gonna have to make a choice here. For my money, I'm gonna go for the heat waves, because you see, I mean, you're looking into the distance way more often, and the goop is, you know, important and everything, but still functional. Good goop. Good goop. Give me that smooth goop. Oh my god, really? Mods, can someone make a straw poll about this? So I guess I was completely off base. Hey, I don't have my finger on the pulse of the Vinesauce audience at all. People want good goop, and they want shitty heat waves. But yeah, straw poll that shit. If any mods want to just go ahead and throw that in a straw poll.
Complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from GAD Science Incorporated. Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as Mario, resident of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Once we solve this issue.
I am Flood, a flash liquidizer ultra dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance.
Thanks, Flood. Once we solve this issue, then I'm just gonna, like, gun it for those 8 shines, and then we can make some progress.
User instruction. Use the R button to shoot water from my tank. If you press the R button all the way down, you can stop and shoot, and then use the control stick.
Alright, well this is just tutorial stuff, so... Okay, let's just do this. Someone in chat just said, why not both? And the answer is, I have no idea. Hang on a second. Leon just made a poll. It doesn't make any sense. He wrote heat Bethsies that are good fam, and then good swoop. No, Desert Peas poll. Let's do Desert Peas poll instead. So, good goop or shitty goop? Well, I mean, you know what people are gonna answer. You should have put good goop or good heat waves. It doesn't matter. Let me check the results. It's, so far, 72% want good goop. Out of, like, 300 votes almost. So, I'm just gonna go for the good goop. Every poll is the same. Alright, it's pretty clear that you guys want the good goop. And, this is generally a dictatorship, but I'm feeling particularly generous today, so we're gonna go for good goop, bad heat waves. Now keep in mind, I want you to look at these heat waves again, fam. As that person in the straw poll said. I mean, you can see it doesn't look so amazing, does it? You know, so, I mean, if this is what you want, then I'll do it. I'll do whatever pleases you. Anyway. Here we go. We're gonna do this, we're gonna stick with it. But yeah, so, let me, explain again, for anyone who has not been here for the last Sunshine stream. Sorry, this has to be done over, but this is gonna be a speed run. The first 8 shines are gonna be super speedy. They look perfectly fine on stream. Alright, then that's fine. As long as it looks good on stream, I can handle it. Yeah, so again, you can check out that secret stream in the description of me futzing about with technical problems and crashes. I've been told that there's a 95% chance that the crashes will have stopped, and the music glitches will have stopped, but there's always a chance that, there's always a fucking chance that a crash could happen. In which case, I would just turn off one of the options. So I have a 60 frame rate thing, and I also have enhanced textures. You'll notice the textures are very nice. But also kept true to the spirit of the original game, and I have widescreen.
Is it some sort of pump?
I am glad to meet you.
Looks very nice. I agree, this game looks great. Even, it looked great originally, but now it looks extra great. And, thank you, Melon, for helping me get this fixed.
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly defacing fair Isle Delfino using some paint-like substance. The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life.
Oh.
Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino,
I don't think I can actually do anti-aliasing. Subtitles I'll put on next time, definitely.
Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the shine sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the shine gate. The reason? It's
Take off the
quite
cuffs.
obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness description.
Good sketch.
The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
I can do anti-aliasing if I'm using DX12. Let's find out.
I hereby order the defendant to clean this entire island. Until Isle Delfino is completely free of his vile handiwork, Mario shall not be allowed to leave.
I mean, I'll give it a shot. If it crashes or if it fucks up any goop or anything, then I'm just gonna turn it off.
This appears to be quite a
That noise.
Mario.
I gotta replace that with the duck
Data
noise.
analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants are indeed troubled by pollution, but the pollution itself is not the main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of
Finally,
power
Mario
of Wild
pays for
Delfino.
his crimes.
They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate.
The amount of
but
turtles
the
this
radiation
motherfucker's
incident
killed.
has polluted the island and most of the Shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders. It is most
Today's just gonna be
pitiable.
sunshine.
The
I'm
only
hoping
way
we can
to
get a
ensure
decent-
the return
decently
of
long
the
one in.
Shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is
Voice
likely at
acting
work
her.
even as we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Tomorrow we must do
Again,
our
as I've
best to
said
resolve this situation.
In previous Mario games and Mario games since, this story would be relayed through a few simple gestures. And just like Mario walking around
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess now.
like a silent film.
Jobs to get rid of all that.
The reason I'm not speeding up this part
We'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
is because I'm going to label this as 1 on the Full Sauce channel, just for anyone who hasn't seen this. Because again, the previous stream, for anyone just joining, the reason I have to do this shit over again is because I had a memory card issue. I could not load the previous save at all. So, I tried a lot of things. Something just wasn't working. And, I did every suggestion I could find. So, we're gonna start over. Yeah. So there could be some issues here and there. Anti-aliasing is on. I might end up turning that off. But yeah. So you'll notice the goop is here. You got your amazing goop. Okay, now we have our first problem, which happened last time too. Let me just see what happens with the aliasing off. Same thing. Alright, I'm just gonna put it back on now. This hopefully won't be as much of a troubleshooting stream. I think this is mostly handled. But yeah, every now and then expect something. There's always gonna be something shitty that could happen. Whether it be noises, you know, this is still, the dolphin thing is come a long way, but it's still not perfect. Did I try actually loading it? Yes, it said it wasn't formatted for this region, even though I loaded the USA one. Trust me, dude. I tried a lot of things.
Statue's head.
That's a lots of goop, Mario! What version is this? This is the Ishiruka special version. Special pipoles, 15 pipoles. Let me show you guys a speedrun trick for this. I'm making that up. I don't actually know any speedrun tricks, but let me show you anyway. Come on, get it. Get it. Again, I've, you know, done pretty much all of this already. Peach's voice is very shrill and crackling pretty hard right now. Which is just, you know, that's the result of being tainted by this water demon. Wow, it sounds really bad. Oh no. Yep, stars are still on the screen. That will never be fixed. From what I understand, this just fixes the widescreen stuff and the crashes. And has created a whole new batch of problems with audio crackles. There we go. Get fucked. No, get fucked. Okay, so we're gonna do this again. Let's see what's going on with frame counters. There's we're using. I think the problem is this: we're using 98% GPU, so things are slowing down. Let me try to change this. No music. Oh, good, thank God. I was about to say, come on. Throw me a fucking bone here. Yeah, this sounds... And off anti-aliasing goes. Okay. I'm assuming that this is gonna end up being the last time I have to do all this stuff again. You know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming at some point I'm gonna have enough memory card saves where it's just gonna be like, oh, there's a new version to fix some of the other problems. Also, anti-aliasing was a bit of a problem. Come on, get up there. I got 8 shines last time, so we can do that pretty quickly. Oh, look at that. What's going on here? Did you guys see that? Why is this jittering? Look at that wood. What is going on with that wood? Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Hang on. Like I said, this is fun. Lots of cool things are happening here. Let me see if I got a fix for this. Yeah, no, it's just vibrating. It's just vibrating. It's like we've done corruptions for Mario Sunshine. Nice. Alright. That's a common one? Okay. I was gonna say, what kind of jiggling? I don't remember this jiggling from the game. Alright, so that means I can turn this back. Wow, this is turning into also a bit of a troubleshooting stream. Chat members are saying there's no way to actually fix that particular bug. Alright, so now that we have some gameplay, things are going kind of okay. Let me explain my history one more time with Super Mario Sunshine. I'm gonna do it quick. I played this when it first came out, and I loved it, and I 100%ed it, and I loved every minute of it, and then I never played it again. And then I ended up lending a copy of it to this dude Lance, and then he stole it. He never gave it back to me. So, that was, a huge regret. I could have very easily bought another one, but I guess I just never did. Yeah, fuck you, Lance. Well, what happened was he just stopped. I lent him the game and then he never came back. He was a bad friend. He went and did lots of drugs, and that was when a number of us stopped hanging out with him, and he just kind of disappeared and, like, just dropped off the face of the earth. So, yeah, he ended up keeping the game, and that was the end of it. My speedrun strategies aren't very speedy, are they? These 8 shines are not as easy to get as I thought they would be. It's a shame my memory card wouldn't load. How old was I? I was, 19 when I was friends with Lance. Oh shit, I'm almost dead on the first boss. Lance of the Elite Four? I don't get that reference, but is that a Pokemon thing? No. I don't think his name was actually Lance. I think he just really wanted to be cool. Is it just me or is the health glitched? It says I have 1 left, but I also have another 2 ahead of that. You know the picture where the dog is in the burning house? And he's just, you know, things are burning around him. It's like a little comic, and he's like, this is fine. That's pretty much me right now. No, this is fine. The bar says life, but the sound says death. Okay, we'll do, some of the other ones. Road to the Big Windmill. I guess we're just gonna do this one. The artist made a second comic. The dog is freaking out. I like how I just bypassed that and went straight for Petey. But yeah, the good news is we've got music. It's not the one-note orchestra. And of course, if I figure out any further enhancements to the performance and less crackles, I'll definitely get in on that. I think there's a crack team of experts working on this to make sure this works. And get this to its peak performance. Top men. Mario's just spinning all over the place. Things are happening. Mario's like, nah, I'm gonna spin. HLE to LLE. Let's see. Okay, then I'll do that. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I can't switch while I'm mid-game. Okay, 2 shine get. Just 1 second, please. I'm gonna beat this game tonight. One night. One mission. One opportunity. Also, this is pretty vital, I'd say. I think, subtitles are necessary. Especially for streams, too, because people want to get the story without hearing my, keep your stupid comments in your pocket commentary. Hey, Dem. Not really. Kinda just made it worse, didn't it? Oh, hi, Mark. It's just loud. I keep hearing fucking Tommy Wiseau all the time. All the time. It's like I've determined that the moments of my life right now are just killing time in between the next time I'm in my car to listen to the Disaster Artist audiobook. Like every moment I exist is just killing time until I listen to this thing further. Let's stick with Bianco Hills for a little bit, because we didn't do some of those. Why you fart? Disgust. And then, you know, the other thing is now I'm looking up interviews with Tommy Wiseau. Like, on my free time when I'm home, I'm just like, I need to learn more. Tell me more about yourself, Tommy. I need to know who you are. I need to, like, figure him out. Mike thought he was a character. Like, that he was just pretending to be that. But I think I know better now. I'm convinced that he's a real person, and that he's not just method acting his whole life. DX12. DX11. I think I'm on DX11. But I'll check later. For now, I can deal with the audio stuff. But between now and the next stream, I'll have a look into it. Thanks, GPM. I appreciate you trying to fix this and help me out. I met him at Kamikaze. I confirm he's actually like that. Yeah, I believe he's like that. I really do believe that he is just exactly as he is in the movie. But, yeah, I just can't get it out of my head. Like, again, I hear his voice in my sleep now. And it's not even his voice, it's just the fucking impression that Greg Sestero is doing. Oh no! The first time I did that, I didn't die like that. Got flushed down the goddamn toilet. Got hosed. That's two. That's two, dude. Fucking hell. Okay. What? How was I able to do this so easily last time? There we go. Oh, don't you give me that do. Don't give me the do. What? Oh my god! I can't believe my deaths right now. I just game overed. Oh no, it was disgusting. Why you fart? Oh, shed a tear for me, chat, please. I tried to go fast, I couldn't go fast. I got cocky. I thought, oh, I did this last time, no problem. Nah, man. Nah. Okay, let's do this again. I was actually, at one point in my youth, I was actually pretty proficient at this game. Because I played it so goddamn much. What's that? What's going on? You know, I just hate everything, really. You know? It's good wine. Swallowed by the fucking cave. So I wonder if that'll happen again. Yeah, I wonder. I have to admit my stubbornness to get this to look as good as possible is also the result of a number of people egging me on. I'd like to diversify and spread the blame to a number of other folks who have assured me that 60 FPS widescreen HD emulation of Mario Sunshine was not only possible, but 100% stable. Yeah, but it does look really good. I mean, that's the thing too. I'm not gonna blame it on people in chat are saying like, we don't need 60 frames a second. What if I want 60 frames a second? It looks really nice, man. Looks great. You know, it's a very, very pretty game like this. Not that it wasn't before, but it's extra pretty now. Okay. Let's see if I can avoid Purdue. This is one way to extend your Purdue. Notice that extra life floating over yonder. See that? That platform right there. What the fuck are those platforms even doing there, actually? There's no extra lives on those platforms. What are those, jape platforms? No, I'm good. Oh wait, GPM offers a solution here for the crash there. Few animations unstable. Next time you go into a warp, try not to go into a weird animation. Red kerns? Okay. So, just for the sake of variety for people that watched me do this last time, I'm gonna stick in Bianco. I'm gonna try to do as much Bianco as I can. We did a few of these. We did the red coins, but this is gonna be quick. So, chat. Let me ask you a question now. What's your top 3 favorite Mario games? So, in the chat, put 1, 2, and then 3. And list your favorites. I'm just curious. And also, I'm also curious to see how much sunshine actually shows up. I think you're misunderstanding. They're not misunderstanding. They're just typing 1, 2, 3. I saw one legit answer. I saw a few legit answers, but the one I saw was number 1 was Galaxy, the next one was Sunshine. Super Mario World. I see Mario World, a lot of Sunshine in number 1. Maybe it's just because I'm playing Sunshine right now, but it seems like a lot of people put this in their top spot. Which, and again, I said this the last time I streamed this, which again, full saucers, you know where to find it. Gusty vagina. This was not the most popular entry in the series. This is, I think, when this came out, like, purists was kind of scoffed at it, I think. I just remember some of the reaction being slightly negative. Yeah, Gusty, Gust. My favorite enemy. Fucking Christ. Every time. Now I have people in chat calling me Mark. Someone in chat just wrote, squirt windmills to spin, Mark. I can't deal with this. This is my life now. My life is now Tommy Wiseau's voice. You know what game I wish to play? Paper Mark. It's a good game. Jesus Christ. You're just gonna make this worse for me, aren't you? Please share my pain. Please share my pain. Just, please. Has anyone, actually decided to download or listen to the audiobook of The Disaster Artist since I suggested it? And again, I'm out of water. I'm the worst speedrunner on the planet. You were going to, but you forgot? Oh man. Well now here's your reminder. Go get that shit. I've inspired some people to watch The Room for the first time. And, Father Time in chat just said, I couldn't believe how bad it was. That was the world's reaction, dude. And the only one who doesn't feel that way is Tommy himself. In interviews, he's like, well, you know, people get, you can laugh, you can cry, but people get rude. I think movie is good, original idea. It's not bad movie. It's good movie. go back to Bianco. Why are there so many sex scenes in the first 20 minutes? I mean, you gotta hear some of the stories in the book. Like, he did auditions. And, there he is, the bastard. He did auditions. And he was, like, making out with the actress who played Lisa for, like, 2 full minutes per, like, audition. And Greg Sestero was like, yeah, maybe don't do that. He was like, ha, you jealous? And then Greg Sestero's mom said that Tommy Wiseau spent $6 million to make out with a chick. Fucking weird. Just weird and lots of no. So creepy. I'd like to apologize to anyone who's watching this stream who is absolutely sick of hearing about Tommy Wiseau at the moment. I've kind of been, like, on an overload of this guy lately. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Who is Tommy Wiseau? Alright, fine. I'm gonna formally recommend something now. I haven't actually recommended... Tommy Wiseau is a dude who looks like a vampire, who's much older than he says he is, who has a thick accent that no one knows where he's from, no one knows how old he is really, and no one knows how he got enough money to fund his own movie. But he made a movie called The Room, and it's generally regarded as the worst movie, the best worst movie of all time. Let me actually pay attention to where I'm going. That would probably be helpful. It's not back this way, is it? By the windmill? So... like, I just saw the intro screen, too, and now I'm still not sure where the fuck this thing is. Yeah, people have concluded that he was in fact born in Poland, but anyway, the point is, the movie The Room is a movie I would recommend everyone watch. So go watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's on the cliffs behind the Gusty dude. See, like, I have no problem, like, getting lost and, like, figuring it out myself, but I also don't want to waste your time. Like, if I was just playing this for fun on my own, I would just... oh, there it is. I would just find it on my own. Eventually, I would get there. But, you know, when you're a streamer and people are watching, people get impatient, and they're like, where the fuck you going, asshole? So... that's kinda just what happens. So, you know... please be patient with me. Okay, so there is a bit of a problem here, and it's that I don't have a lot of water for this fight. I'm not gonna need a lot of water for this fight. I think. Oh, there's water. So again, I don't remember very much of this game, so I almost kind of feel like I'm playing it for the first time. So please, please be patient with me. I'm using tilt controls. Go easy on me. Yeah, he does have a web series in which he plays video games. It's called the Tommy Wiseau. And it is god-awful. I mean, you want to see... Like, I feel better about myself when I watch Tommy Wiseau play video games. It is astounding. You know, alien! You monster, you crazy alien, haha. And he just runs into walls. He presses, when he plays Mortal Kombat, he just presses the same button over and over and over again. He also has a short film called The House That Drips Blood on Alex. And the show The Neighbors is, well, it's something. I'm not ashamed to admit that I am currently in love with Tommy Wiseau. All over again. Just like I was 5 years ago. Yeah, Petey, get fucked. Why does Petey Piranha have Krogunk attacks? Also, can I get some art of Chad Krogunk? A combination of the Nickelback's lead singer and Krogunk the Pokemon? That would be great if you could do that for me real quick. Do I think he likes it? GPM, I'm beginning to wonder about you. I don't know. I mean, what? Do you think he likes getting swollen on the inside? What? GPM. It's crazy. Are you crazy? I don't think he dislikes it, to answer your question. I think he's probably neutral about it. I didn't realize you could actually hit him with water while he was up in the sky. It seems like you have some options on how to approach this fight. I've been getting a lot of questions about whether or not I'm going to Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con this year. I am. If you want to meet up, you just stop me in the hallways or whatever. I don't mind. I like meeting people. And, it gets a little crazy, though. It does get really... New York Comic-Con's a fucking mess. But yeah, I would love to meet you guys. Why don't you, check my Twitter. I'm going, I think, Thursday and Saturday. So, my Twitter is @VinnyVinesauce. I'll make tweets. Usually I tweet, like, a meetup spot, whether it be outside or somewhere in the lobby or whatever. And, we'll usually have, like, a spot where we all hang out for, like, an hour. Is Red Vox playing? No, no. No. That's nice of you to say that, though. The secrets of the dirty lake. Yeah, we're gonna meet up in the restroom, exactly. We're gonna play all kinds of turd games. Yeah, there's not gonna be, in terms of Red Vox shows, there's nothing lined up at the moment. I think late November we're gonna eye something, locally. But there's nothing in the next, few weeks or anything like that. Secret of the dirty lake. I wonder if that's where the secret is. Oh! This lake gets so goddamn filthy. Great, get power nozzle, get it taken away from me. Okay, place your bets. How many deaths do we have here? This right here is early Mario Galaxy in the making. Except there's no air delay, like the spin in Galaxy. Because, I mean, this entire game is air delay, except for these areas. So you get nothing! Fuck. Oh man. Oh man. Give me a spin button. Please. I need a spin. I need to spin to win. Like, you have a severely limited palette of moves. You don't have long jump. You don't have your fall delay. You don't have the spin. It's like kind of, it's rough, man. It's rough. I love it, though. I don't mind the challenge, but holy shit. You scum motherfucker, eat a dick. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay! It's so fun to play the game until you start losing, and then you just... Then you realize, like, oh, wait a minute. I signed up for this. This is a full stream of just crippling defeat. Okay. Okay. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I'll take that. Thank you. Spin. Oh, Kanye West! Okay. Alright. What kind of spin pattern do we have here? Some spins to wins. Alright. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, the music glitch is back. Yeah, no, you do- okay, hang on a second, I should clarify. You do have a spin move, but it's when you're on the ground. It's not like the galaxy spin, where you press the thing as a jump stall while you're in the air. Let me clarify that. Here we go. I want my own slimy, oily piranha plant guarding my domain. Man. So how about that Corey Feldman? You know that viral performance that Corey Feldman had? When his band Angels with Broken Wings or whatever? Corey Feldman did a song from his newest album that kind of went viral. Because his performance was very strange. And the song was very weird. I mean, I guess... not necessarily by today's standards, mind you, but, so it went viral. People got shitty about it and said he sucked cock and all that stuff. And of course, Corey Feldman had no idea how to handle this. And now he's like freaking out. He says he can't get out of bed. And his band, his Angel band, is really, really upset. And they don't know how to deal with this. I feel really bad, actually. I do. I mean, he put his heart out there and then he let the internet trolls get to him. This is his 5th album, by the way, but just now people are noticing it. And the internet has gotten a hold of it. And he said that he's really depressed. He had no idea what kind of reaction he would get. But, you know, you put yourself out there, you open yourself up to that kind of shit. It's to be expected. Especially if you do, like, something as bizarre as he did. That's weird. What happened? That was the stream. The stream went down. I was still playing, but yeah, sorry about that, guys. What did he even do? He just did, it kind of almost sounded like a little bit of, it was rap and it was dubstep, but with like angel girls playing instruments, and also, he was also doing, like Michael Jackson dance moves, but like almost ballet. It was just a really, really weird like combination of a lot of different styles, and his singing voice was just kind of like raspy and kind of haggard. But yeah, he's yeah. I mean, it's if you watch it, it's hard not to laugh. But then finding out what happened to the guy, how he's like miserable that the internet, like he didn't even know. He was like, people are saying mean things to me all the time. It's like, yeah, it's the internet, dude. That's kind of what happens. Nut up or shut up kind of deal, you know, but he didn't know. He's from the 80s. I mean, he spent most of his years, like, addicted to drugs. Someone in chat just said, don't feel bad for him. He did an event at my bookstore in Hoboken a few days before and mistreated fans. Made one cry because he wouldn't sign something unless they bought a CD. Yelled at is over, not promoting his album. It was a book event. Oh, okay. He also named it Choreography. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't doubt the validity of your story. I always kind of... That's a shame. Choreography. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, you know, you could say anything you want on the internet. Doesn't necessarily make it true, but, I don't know why someone would just make that up. I could have sworn that these signs and woodens weren't glitching like this last time I streamed this. Yeah, that seems suspect. That's a new thing. Whoa! Mario. Now I don't know how the fuck to feel. I don't know how to feel. Always green. Yeah, well, that's true. The same dude just said he's messed up understandably. I mean, the dude, for anyone who doesn't know, he was a child star in the 80s, and he kind of, his career tanked, and he got addicted to drugs, and, you know, he was a mess. And, I think he got over the always green. Always green is now a meme, I'm sorry. See, I did this the first time, last time. Shortcuts. I don't know if I have it this time. Did I do it? Mustache Pianta? Pretty weak? Oh, you fucker. Told me to come back after I've conquered the kiddie pool. Press A and B to perform a long jump. Is that a pepperoni secret? Yeah, I would have noticed that, like, weird jittering effect last time. Alright, now for real, I'm gonna pick green. Oh, I didn't hit all the markers to say I've completed it? Is that what happened? Doesn't look like there's a long jump in the game. That was not a real pepperoni secret. That was a pepperoni jape. No, I was just too slow. Okay, that explains it. We're gonna do it this time, I swear. Watch. I swear. Sub 40. I wonder what the record is for that. Oh, speaking of speedruns and records, that fucking Sanix game I played? Yo. That fucking... a few people have been speedrunning it. Because I said take the Sanix speed challenge. And a few people actually did. Oh, hey, Jen. So yeah, there's actually now speedruns of the second level of the Sanix Edgehog game. And, like, there's two people in particular who are just going back and forth. Like, trying to outdo each other. It's amazing. I'm all for this. Long jump is not a jape. Okay, maybe it was just a jape on the squids. I like Rico Harbor's music. Oh yeah, look, there is kind of a... well, it's more of a long dive. But yeah, I'll take it. It's weird, because some of these textures are fucking on point. And really, really nicely done. And some of them are just, like big, dirty ass. Oh man, do I want to tell you guys the story about the supermarket lady? Okay, if you're offended by bodily functions, which I guess means you have to just plug up your asshole so you don't have to deal with it. But this story is genuinely gross. I don't think I want to go into full detail because it is a pretty fucking disgusting story, but let's just say, notice the smell when I was changing coins at a Coinstar machine. I look and there's a lady and there's poop. There is poop involved. That's it. That's the amount of detail that I'm gonna give you, and nothing more. On the clothes. Poop on the clothes. On the clothes, poop. This was just today. And it was not fun. Do I know where I'm going? No. Is it there? Is it that yellow thing? Perfect for breakfast? Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, that'll be on the Blood Bagel 2 album, Volcano. Blood Bagel 2, in parentheses, Volcano. I'll sing songs about that. I don't think Blood Bagel 2 is gonna happen anytime soon, but if we ever feel the distinct need to be complete morons again, and write songs that are disgusting and stupid, that will definitely be one of them. Poop Lady in the Supermarket. Shart in the Mart. Oh my god, that's a great name. Thank you. iNerd Cereal. That is a wonderful name. Shart in the Mart. Sometimes I love this chat. Is tonight just sunshine? Yes, it is. Yeah. I started late. I got home a little late. Mike and I and the other guys from the band. I took them out to dinner. It was good. My favorite music glitch. So, and then I had to troubleshoot this, and I wasn't really able to fully solve it. So that sucked. But yeah, tomorrow or Thursday, one of the two, I think tomorrow, you can expect a cluster truck stream along with 3D.Game Heroes. Do I plan on playing Paper Mario? Yes. I've streamed Thousand Year Door, and that's not on the agenda anytime soon. I streamed it in 2012. Sadly, not archived. But the original Paper Mario, I've never streamed, and I've never finished. I got to the very end, and then I liked it so much that I didn't want to finish it. But yeah, the original Paper Mario, I think I could see myself streaming. But first, I need to do Mario RPG, which is another game I've never streamed, and I love. I feel like that was bullshit. I can only feel it, though. I don't know for sure if it was bullshit. I just get a sense. Like Carl Pilkington's Bullshit Man. I played a little bit more of that Forgotten Hope mod today. There's apparently a few active servers. And it is in fact a very fun mod once you get into it. Just the realism is kind of brutal at times. Since it is like, get shot, dead. Get shot, dead. Where did I get shot from? Oh, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna die now. Yeah! Get shot, dead. Who shot me? Oh, that was, you're telling me I got shot from, like, all the way on the other side of the map by a stray bullet? But then, when you have some teamwork, and you're actually, like, there's a Bastogne map, which is the you know, the episode from Band of Brothers that I was raving about. And I played on it, and it's pretty goddamn amazing. So I think that mod is really great. It's just, you gotta be in a certain mood for it. Zach? Yeah, I can't, yeah. The character, the dude that plays Zach is a character, and I can't unhear Zach's voice every time I watch that show. I watch shows very slowly. Someone was like, dude, I finished Band of Brothers and The Pacific in the time it got you, and the time it took you to get halfway through. I usually watch one episode a night. Sometimes I skip and watch something else. For example, I was talking about that documentary, I Dream of Wires, which is a documentary about synthesizers. It's on Netflix. It's a really, really, really good documentary. I enjoyed it a lot. Not for everyone, but for people that are interested in that sort of thing. It's pretty great! The nails are bullshit, confirmed. Whoa, I just went through that. It's like, here's your reward. You will die lots. Enjoy this small consolation. I miscalculated the jump! For luck. Some of these Mario noises in this game sound a little impassioned, for lack of a better term. I wonder what was going through Charles's mind when he was voicing Mario for Sunshine. You know, he's on vacation. Maybe I'll make him have a little extra fun. Some of the problem is the, you know, the camera is actually kind of making this a little more difficult for me. Just slightly. It's kind of hard to judge what the fuck is going on sometimes. Now I'm... Bop! I'm not gonna blame the camera. I know the C6 stick can adjust it. I'm just saying, sometimes it's hard to get a judge on, you know, where you're jumping, what you're looking at. It's like, the perspectives are a little hard. I'm not... Okay, it's my own goddamn fault. Is that what you want to hear? Alright, 11 shine. That's why I think the Mario 3D Land game was a kind of amazing... It was an amazing example of the 3DS being used, I think, to its, like, full potential. Because the 3D wasn't a gimmick in the 3D Land game. You actually kind of used it to judge your jumps a little bit and figure out where the fuck you were, and it was great. I mean, 3D World was a great game, and it did everything 3D Land did but better in a lot of ways, but 3D Land still had the advantage of the 3D. Well, I'm seeing some salty opinions in chat about the Mario 3D Land games. 3D Land and 3D World. I'm seeing some people say that the 3D World is terrible, 3D Land is terrible. I gotta say, I enjoyed both. I really enjoyed both. I thought 3D Land was, when it first came out, I was like, this is a good combination of where Mario is and where he used to be. And having that added element of the 3D depth perception stuff was pretty nice. Would I prefer another Galaxy game instead of a 3D World game? Yeah, probably. I think whatever Mario is going for next, I don't know what Nintendo's doing with Mario next on the NX or whatever, but I think the Collectathon, with refinements and improvements, would be a very, very wise decision. Like, Galaxy was more level-oriented, and not so much exploratory. And then you have games like this, and Mario 64, which is all about, like, the exploration, and the, Hang on a second, how the fuck do I get up there? Exploration, and also finding all kinds of, like, secrets and doing objectives, so I can't use this. No, I need the nozzle. You can get over there without the nozzle. Yeah, so I feel like the Mario games, it was good to see the Mario games go back to more level-based format of like, this is level 1, this is level 2. Go through the levels in 3D, get your thing, and then get the fuck out and go to the next level. I thought that was fine. Especially since the collectathon got like very bloated. I kind of got sick of the collectathon genre for a while. What is happening? Aw, come on. What is this shit? How the fuck did I even do this? His jetpack isn't even on straight. I can't even pause the game. I can't even pause the game. Did I just discover a new glitch? Pause and exit stage. Can't do it. Someone in chat just said Sith squid. I have to wait until the squid kills me, I guess. Every fucking time. Yeah, no buttons work. Except the map button, that's it. I'm like King Midas with glitches, yeah, I suppose I am. Jesus fucking Christ. Darth Squidius. Oh, really? It was so obvious. I don't even know what the hell is happening to Mario right now, but I love it. Look at it, it's so weird. What's going on? The legs don't make any sense. That's good. That's good shit. Palpatine's behind it all. So as I was saying, the collectathon genre kind of lost me. Donkey Kong 64 was a big death knell. I loved this game. This game, I think, was probably the last great collectathon, in my opinion, that I played. There's a lot I didn't play, but this one... We didn't need music. And the crazy thing is, I loved Donkey Kong 64, and I still have a lot of fondness for it. Like, my memories of Donkey Kong 64 are so nostalgic, but yet, every time I try to replay it, these days, I just get bored. Could you believe that, what I just did there? I tried to do the long jump, and the exact opposite of a long jump happened. And again, like, you know, I see people saying, like, why don't I love Donkey Kong 64? I do, I loved it. I actually wrote up a guide for the minigames when it first came out. Like, I really liked Donkey Kong 64. I just feel like it hasn't aged well. And it has problems. The game has problems. No amount of nostalgia could fix its problems. Having to switch between 5 different characters and then going through the same areas over and over again. That's rough. It's just rough, man. Come on. I still love Mario 64, and that hasn't aged well either. That's correct. I may love Mario 64, but I also know that it has problems, and it's still... the camera being one of the big ones. But I'd still say that Mario 64 is way more streamlined than DK 64. With a lot less backtracking. I mean, there's backtracking, there's multiple revisits into levels, but it just feels more concise. Donkey Kong 64 is a big sprawling mess. And I mean that in actually a good way, which is weird. Oh yeah, no, well, any game has its problems. I mean, I'm not blind to the idea that a lot of... I mean, even Sunshine, as much as we love this, it's not perfect. But, it's goddamn close. Some of the objectives are a little insane. I remember there being a number of shines that were very difficult, and a lot of platforming that was very hard too. But yeah, I mean, it's still... you see past it. How much are you willing to see past the flaws of a game? And really enjoy it. And for me, I'm willing to see past the flaws of a lot of games. Donkey Kong 64, I remember getting about halfway through, and I just couldn't do it anymore. Banjo-Kazooie is another game I'm kind of afraid to revisit. I think... I've said I wanted to stream Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie a number of times, and I would probably enjoy them as much as... well, maybe not as much as I did when I first played them, because I loved Banjo-Kazooie. That was another one of... like, I fucking found everything. I played the shit out of Banjo-Kazooie. I loved that game. And Tooie I never finished, but it was still really good. I'm a little afraid to revisit it. But for some reason, Sunshine seemed like... it was like, well, Sunshine doesn't... scare me away from it for some reason. I don't know how to explain that. Some of the reasons why I wouldn't want to revisit Donkey Kong 64 or Banjo-Kazooie do not apply to Sunshine, even though they're in the same genre, very, very much so. I played Conquer, so why not Banjo 1? Conquer is another example of... Conquer is linear as fuck. It may not seem like it, but Conquer is not like collect the 60 or 100 jiggies to progress. Conquer is just like, here's a series of funny moments and action set pieces. Have fun. Banjo-Kazooie is like, collect all these things. But there is definitely... I mean... I've told you guys many times that, I have a lot of games on the horizon, and I think Banjo-Kazooie is gonna have to be one of them at some point. I mean... I miss the music, I miss the levels. If I can do Mario Sunshine, then I can do Banjo-Kazooie. When will it happen? It might not happen in the next year, but it'll probably happen... it'll probably happen at some point. And, yeah, so... again, my hesitance to revisit it doesn't mean I never will. How about the Zelda games? I've played a lot of the Zelda games, dude. You know that. Minish Cap is gonna be soon. Soon, TM. Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy? I'm not sure. I don't think that's on the horizon necessarily. I did the one-off streams of those and that was fun. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a full... I never actually beat Jedi Academy. I know how to do the Dune Bud glitch, yeah. I'm not good at it, but I don't think I've actually been able to get it this playthrough. See, now here's the thing. When I say what games I'm gonna stream, there's inevitably 1,000 suggestions in chat. I can't make anyone, I can't make anyone happy. That's true enough. I can't make everyone happy. Yeah, Hoots. I'll finish it after you do the Goku mod. Was that almost the Dune Bud glitch? I feel like that was close. Vinny, do ukulele. Vinny, do more Ocarina of Time. Vinny, do, you know, it's tough. I get it. I kind of just tend to go with my gut on what games I want to stream next. I don't really think about it so much as I feel it. Like Sunshine, I had no inclination of doing Sunshine this year. I didn't even consider it. And then just one day, I was like, I really want to play Mario Sunshine. I really want to play Mario Sunshine. And it was just like, it was so fucking intense. I was like, why? Why do I want to play Mario Sunshine? And I was like, don't question it, just do it. Okay. And I think it worked out pretty well, aside from the technical problems, which are, you know, a minor inconvenience now. I've already done like almost 13 or 14 shines without too much of a technical hassle, so hopefully we can at least move quickly from glitches and problems. That's the best, and crashes and stuff like that. Metal Gear Rising? I don't think it might happen this week. As soon as I finish 3D Game Heroes, Metal Gear Rising is next up at bat. I'm actually really excited for Metal Gear Rising, but I do want to finish 3D Game Heroes first. I've always had like kind of a rule of 2 main games at the same time. No more, no less. So this is where I was last time. I'm gonna do the Bowser ship after this one. I'm playing with a controller. Oh, could you imagine this with mouse and keyboard? That'd be fucking torture. I'm playing this with a GameCube controller, actually. But yeah, aside from the minor character, camera stuff here and there with this game and Mario 64, you know, the 3D camera, you get to control it yourself. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, you know? And the reason I think that's good is because you can place wherever you need to go, however you want to look. Mario 64 was very limited in terms of camera. And there were times when the camera just did what it wanted to. And it was like, oh, I'm sorry, you want to have a very specific thing you need to do with the camera? Nope. So that was challenging. This fixes that. I love it. But it's still, you know, there's gonna be times when you're not gonna get the angle you want. I think it's just kind of the nature of this type of game. So Galaxy, I think, kind of took steps in the direction of fixing that by kind of making the camera fit what was happening the best it could. Burbs, look, burbs. Wet burbs now. And then Mario 3D World and 3D Land, it was just like, oh, what's that? Camera control? Nah. Now here's an isometric view, so you're gonna see exactly what we want you to see at the exact moment what we want you to see it. So yeah, it feels like there's been this kind of movement away from freedom of camera with the Mario games. It was like kind of limited with 64, and then like amazing with Sunshine, and then it was just like, let's limit it a bit. Wait a minute, no shit, my tooltip is to shoot them with water? You're telling me I can do that? Wait, how the fuck do you get them off the thing? Reads unhelpful tip, doesn't read helpful tip. Whoops. Oh. I guess I should have read the tooltip. Oh god, I just went through the mirror. Okay. Oh, there you go. I see. I'm gonna need water. There's one. Go. Get the fuck off. Get off of my mirror. Edge them one at a time. What if I don't want to edge them? What if that's a cruel sexual practice and I'm not down to clown with that? Oh, looks like I gotta get water now. You're already getting them soaked. Just edge them a little more. Thank you. That's the kind of encouragement I need when I'm streaming. You know, I'm a fragile young bab. I need encouragement. I need to know that when I'm doing things, that I can go full in and really just explore the space. Get them nice and wet. See, Mario kind of keeps sliding to the center of the mirror. There we go. Yeah, you gotta be, like, super precisely on the other side of the thing. I got it now. Just remember, too, the first time, I'd like to invite all of you. I can handle it, you know, I am actually... And I'm not Bab Snake, I'm Old Snake. Like, I can handle it. You guys say mean things to me, I'm not gonna Corey Feldman my way into bed. I like sleep, though. And I take a lot of naps. 7 a day. I don't think it's because I'm upset that you guys call me mean names in the chat, though. Okay, I don't take 7 naps a day. Maybe more like 1, if that. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, I want you to remember the first time you played this game. So, if I don't do the things precisely 100% perfect the first time, think back to when you were a young Bab. Think back to when you played the game perfectly with no errors. Do you remember when Captain Picard said it's possible to commit no errors but still lose? Shit, that was inspirational. Captain Picard's one of the few people that makes me feel like awesome about being bad at video games. And here's the last one. This is small mirror. Easy. GG, easy. That sounds quite anti-inspirational. Well... Okay, I need some TNG fans to get on this right now. So, A, what episode was it that Picard said that? B, what was the context? Because I don't fucking remember. But I think the quote was, "It is possible to commit no errors and still lose." In the episode, it's super fucking inspirational. It just sounds like assholes when I say it. It is possible to commit no errors. Tommy Wiseau saying it though, that's very inspirational. Probably some episode where Wesley fucked up. Peak performance. It was the episode where they infiltrated a Borg cube and found Borg fetuses. I don't think giant warded cock is correct. Peak performance. They're doing war games and shit. They're doing like a ship emulation. We're training in Federation school. Oh, is that where Wesley fucked up? Yeah, you're right. It's where Wesley fucked up. I think it was, There's a number of episodes where Wesley fucked up. Yeah. Has Star Trek aged well? Depends on which one. I think TNG has aged well, The Next Generation. Also, they just transferred it to Blu-ray, so they made it look real nice. So yeah, I would say that, and it's on Netflix too, so it's really easy to watch. Seasons 1 and 2 haven't really aged so well. Like, there's some great episodes in season 1 and 2, but they're kind of few and far between. Seasons 3 to most of 7 is incredible. So yeah, I would say most of it's aged pretty well. It looks good. The performances are still pretty good. I mean, there was a therapy craze in the 80s. Like, that was like the thing. So like every show needed some kind of therapy angle. Late 80s. And so there was a counselor on board which has not necessarily been repeated since. Oh, I love the original series too, for a lot of different reasons though. Oh shit. Why was no one guarding Peach? God damn it. Oh, thanks, Nine Red.
That is Peanut Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
Under what circumstances should I watch Star Trek? Throw it on Netflix. Find an episode guide for the best episodes of seasons 1 and 2. Watch them. And then watch all of season 3 to 7, and you'll be hooked. Then you could maybe go back and watch some of the less great episodes. Like, there's an episode where Riker is aboard a Klingon ship, and he has to, like, there's a trade, and he has to kind of impress the Klingons, and he eats gach, which is just worms, basically. And, he earns the crew's respect, but it is a fantastic episode. I really enjoyed that one. And that's an earlier one, that's an earlier season episode. You can watch, for the most part, you can watch TNG out of order, because it's kind of, there is a continuity very loosely, but this is before continuity was a major thing. So it's designed to be kind of episodic in nature, and you can just enjoy it. Episodic, was that the correct use of that word? Well, regardless, you can watch it and enjoy it out of order. Though I would still say watch it in order, because you'll get extra enjoyment out of it. There are certain subplots that are carried over. I love this level so much. That means, oh, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit Italian in flower. Also, I keep expecting to see tits on these fucking flowers because of Conker's Bad Fur Day. Okay, now, allow me to point out, not that I need to tell you this, but how fucking beautiful does this look? When this shit actually fucking works, combined with this game's original kind of aesthetic and how good it is, the beach and the water and all that stuff, this is some of the best looking shit that you can have on the Dolphin. It's really nice. Just exploring a little bit. I know this probably isn't where I have to be yet. I remember there being... you need, like, bullet bills to break open those baskets. Nanners? Oh, okay, hang on a second. We got information that I really want to read real quick. Hang on. This is the episode before I was talking about it's possible to commit no errors and still lose. It's the one where Picard and Riker engage in a war game where Riker piloting an 80-year-old ship. The Starfleet strategist is overseeing it, and he keeps chastising Riker for not playing by the book. Then the Ferengi show up and screw everything up, but Riker saves the day by coming up with his own non-perfect plan. It's also about a B-plot where Data is playing a board game of some sort against a master. He can't figure out why he's losing, since he's playing perfectly. I remember that. Yeah, he couldn't... I remember the B-plot was Data fucking around with the, this weird game where you just put your fingers in it, and you just jive your you twerk your fingers wildly. That game looked so fucking unfun. It's awful. Anyway, thank you for the information. So I'm back then, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. But I exited the level so we can see the cutscene and everything. But yeah, I just died. The stream died just mid-fucking sentence. So, yeah, apologies for that. That sucks. It was just getting good, too. Okay, here we go again. Why you do? What you fart? Someone sent me the time code for the the fart story. I have to tell you, I have to show you later. Maybe it's not as funny as I thought. Maybe it's just funnier in my own head than it actually is.
What happened? Did the perpetrator get away?
I'd have to find it though, so I'll show you when I'm done with Sunshine for the night. Metal Gear. People in chat are calling it Sahelanthropus. You guys are great. Whoever hired you needs a raise. Or you play the fearless hero and he's like a bad version of you, but you both look the same and stuff. Well, as director of this park, I want to ensure your success. So how about I provide you with a hero's vehicle? Follow me. Oblivious. Don't pose me. What's my favorite Data episode? Measure of a Man. Here we go. Time to get dizzy, everyone. Also, that water is semi-glitched, isn't it? Two-cycle this shit. I feel like we just made a fucked up death coaster in Planet Coaster. I'm not using anisotropic filtering now. It's just semi-fucked on its own. There we go. Unless X1 counts as me using anisotropic filtering.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I
Oh
won't
boy.
let you take Mama Peach away.
The best voice acting in the game.
Mama Peach. Yeah, Papa told me all about it. He told me my mama got kidnapped by a bad man named Mario. So you're Bowser's son? So I came here to rescue her. So the graffiti, that was you? This is my magic brush. tomorrow with this, all my wishes come true.
Yo, give me one of those fucking things.
A strange old man in a white coat. But why would you pretend to be Mario? Papa told me everything. He said,
Mario's a bully, he never fights fair.
he said,
Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario.
so I tried to get Mario sent to prison. But they didn't lock him up, and now he came to steal Mama Peach again.
This is real.
You pest! Stop following us!
Make no mistake, Bowser is right. This is real.
No, not again. It appears to be heading toward Corona Mountain.
Peach! Okay, you know what? I'm kind of craving the Wiseau fart story, so I think I'm gonna get you that, like, right now. Whoever had the time code for that, I don't know if it was YouTube or, on Twitter, or if it was on email. Here it is, got it, I got it. The exact time. Pretty much dead at, Oscar, thank you, Oscar. 3 hours in on the dot. So, here's something just for a brief moment of enjoyment. The Tommy Wiseau fart story. Okay, let's get it.
Tantor audio off camera, hoping that my becoming his living eyeline would help him. It didn't. Everything became infectiously not funny. People were turning away from the set, their faces constipated with laughter they dared not release. Tommy didn't notice any of this. He was locked into a scene in a moment he couldn't bring to life. It was as horrifyingly transfixing as watching a baby crawl across the 405 freeway. We were all waiting for a miracle. It took Tommy 30 minutes to feel comfortable enough to walk down the outhouse's 2 steps without staring at his feet. It took another 30 minutes for him to take those 2 steps while also remembering his lines.
This is the scene,
With time
the Oh
and
Hi
effort,
Mark scene.
He got the walking, talking aspect of the performance down. But doing all this while hitting his mark and looking at me remained a grand fantasy. Sandy kept saying, "Now you need to look up when you say hi to Mark." Tommy would nod, yes, indeed, exactly what he needed to do. He would try and try again. Tommy, Johnny.
I'm not hearing a fart story.
Sandy, look up! Tommy, Johnny. Oh, hi, Mark. Sandy, up! Sandy stopped everything and took Tommy aside. He tried to reason with him, as though Tommy's understanding and not Tommy's ability were the real problem. You have to look at Mark when you say the line, okay? Because right now you're looking down. Okay, Tommy said. He'd rehearsed this moment for half the day, and this was the result. Soon the cameraman was laughing so hard that his camera started to shake during takes.
Jesus Christ.
Sandy decided to watch some VHS playbacks to see if there was anything at all usable.
Hang on, I'm just gonna skip for a second, because...
Off camera.
Oof.
To establish that Johnny is incapable of abuse, Tommy concocted a new opening for this scene, in which Johnny steps onto the rooftop saying, "It's not true, I did not hit her, it's bullshit, I did not." After which comes this.
Best impression.
"Oh, hi Mark." There are 17 words in this sequence. 11 of them are non-recurring. Only one carries the burden of a second syllable. In other words, these are not terribly difficult lines to learn. Sandy had blocked the scene so that Tommy would emerge from the outhouse, hit his mark on the second "I did not," look up, nail his eyeline, say, "Oh hi Mark," and walk off camera to where we, The audience imagined Mark to be sitting. Most school plays contain scenes that pose bigger technical acting challenges. Tommy couldn't remember his lines. He couldn't hit his mark. He couldn't say mark. He couldn't walk. He couldn't find his eye line. He would emerge from the outhouse mumbling, lost, and disoriented. He looked directly into the camera. He swore. He exploded at a crew member for farting.
There it is.
Please don't do this ridiculous stuff. It's disgusting like hell. Sandy stood there so open-mouthed that it looked as if he were waiting for someone to lob something nutritive at him. Finally, Tommy commanded me.
Oh my god, there it is. It was worth it. It was as good as I remembered it being. Like, all the while, Tommy is just not getting his lines, not able to remember his lines, not able to succeed, and yet then he's just exploding at people for farting.
Crew member for farting. Please don't do this ridiculous stuff. It's disgusting like hell.
Please do not do this disgusting stuff. It's ridiculous like hell. Oh, sorry. Opposite that. You know what I mean. Oh, Jesus Christ. You like the way I say it better. He does such a good fucking impression. He does such a good impression of Tommy. It's crazy. Why you do? Why you do? That was I thought that's what he was saying. He clearly not. Ugh. That really. It's not a video. That's the audio book. It's not a video. I don't know where to find that video. Please do not do this ridiculous stuff. Like a bodily function that people do from time to time is ridiculous. Like, it's just unheard of that someone could ever fart. Oh, dear God. I like the level's background quite a bit. Should I read the book or listen to the audiobook? Oh, come on! Sorry, I'm alright. Do the audiobook, trust me. It's much more worth it to hear Greg do the impression, and it's just amazing. I've gotten so, like I said, my life has just been killing time in between moments when I could listen to the audiobook of that. There's a movie being made of it with I think most of you know this, but James fucking Franco. The Disaster Artist, that's what it's called. People keep asking, even though I say the name of it. Why you do this ridiculous stuff? Why you do? But yeah, there's a movie being made, and it's gonna just follow the plot of real life. Oh, look at all this Purdue. Is this just me or the pattern's changing? Alright, okay. I have one life. Alright? I can't be fucking around doing this ridiculous stuff, right? I have to actually fucking focus on this. Focus. Focus. First. That would have helped. Why can't Vinny play this and beat this part? It's because Vinny has bad PC. You have bad PC. Again, vibrational vibrati signs. Bye-bye! I kind of knew that was gonna happen too. I kind of felt it. Like, I just felt it. I was like, you know what? I need my camera to be more zoomed out and rotated, otherwise I'm gonna do something stupid. That's fucking exactly what happened. Doot. 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 Why you do these ridiculous things? It's disgusting like hell. Oh god. I'm sorry, I like that one better than mine. I really do. Mine was stupid. That one's so much better. And genuine too. Oh my god.
Anything at all usable. I was still sitting off camera, feeling as though I'd been dosed with something potent. Tommy came over to me, looking worried. "How am I doing?" he asked. "Give me the feedback. Something." It was a genuine request. I felt sorry for him at that moment. I knew how hard he was trying. I also knew that being a dramatic actor was the most important thing to Tommy. Everything he'd done in life was to get to this point. How could I help him? I had no idea. "You're doing great," I said. But the obvious peril Tommy was in, that the whole production was now in, had broken through his vanity. For once, Tommy wanted something more than chummy assurance. "How," Tommy asked again, more insistently, "am I doing? Don't pull my legs." I looked around thinking props, because props always help Tommy. They took his mind off trying to act. I saw a nearby water bottle and grabbed it. "Here," I said, handing the bottle to Tommy. "Use this. You know what you're supposed to do, right? So do it. What do you always tell me? Show some emotion." Tommy smiled in pure holy relief. "Why didn't you tell me emotion? My God, that's easy part. Now you see why I need you here? These other people don't care." He immediately started peeling off the water bottle sticker, because nothing scared Tommy more than having to pay someone for permission to use the logo. Tommy is probably the world's single most copyright-obsessed human being who does not also have a law degree. Sandy joined us on the side of the rooftop set.
I like that. Good job, Tommy.
He looked for a long time at Tommy's water bottle before speaking. "What's this?" "Water bottle," Tommy said. Sandy took in a lungful of deep, calming breath. "Yes," he said. "I know. What are we doing with it?" "I need to throw something, damn it, during scene." Sandy turned away, removed his glasses, sat down, and rubbed his eyes. Tommy headed back to the outhouse, his water bottle in hand, and his script hidden in his breast pocket. I sat down. Sandy stood by the monitor. "Action!" The door flew open, and there was Tommy holding his water bottle and stepping out of the outhouse and hitting his head on the door jamb so hard that it took 20 minutes to ice the bump and conceal it with makeup.
Okay. Okay, that's enough of this. As much as I'm having fun listening to it, it's he almost concussed himself. I remember that story. Yeah, he was later on he keeps talking about how he fucked up the scene so bad that he walked out onto the set, hit his head, and he got he nearly got a concussion. So yeah, But he did eventually get it. Which was, I did not hit her. I did not. It's not true. It's bullshit. Oh, hi, Mark. That was that scene. So let me tell you about how to get onto pirate ships. Alright? First, let me show you how not to get onto pirate ships. Then I'll tell you how to get onto pirate ships. You've just witnessed how not to get onto the pirate ships, right? So I'm gonna now take you on a journey, a magical journey, on a magical lesson, even. On how to get onto them now. Where do you find this amazing thing? I don't know. I'm not, I know this sounds hard to believe, but I'm actually not getting paid by Greg Sestero to tell you about it. I just kind of found it on my own, if you know what I mean. I'm sure if you just Google the Disaster Artist audiobook, you'll find it. Yeah, so they do slow down. There you go. Okay, so yeah, just a little patience is how you get onto the pirate ship. That was the lesson for today, kids. I hate to admit this, but I've driven around my block, like before arriving home, on a few occasions since I've been listening to this audiobook. Just because I didn't want the stories to end. But I've made a pact that I'm only listening to it in my car. Because if I listen to it at home, it'll last... I'll be done with it in a day. So I have to just listen in my car. Apparently, just again, to reiterate how much I love this thing, considering I've been watching the interviews. Apparently, Tommy has said that only 50% of the book is true. I only agree with 50%. The rest is bullshit. And then he since, in recent years, changed his opinion of the book to, I only agree with 40%. Rest is not true. Ha ha ha. You know, I mean, it's done, it's out. There's nothing I can do to change. It's done, book is out. So he's not exactly happy about it, because it doesn't exactly paint him in the most competent light. But then in an interview with Greg, he said that Tommy has a copy of it on his desk, and he's read it like dozens of times. It's like his Bible. So even though it kind of trash talks Tommy, in a lot of ways, he also can't stop reading it. I'm assuming it's probably really exciting for him to have a book written about him, no matter how unflattering. But, and this is a big but, let me just say one last thing about this. It does humanize him, and you find out that he does have a bit of a heart, and that he treated Greg really, really, really good. And he actually does have a story to him as a human being. Human being! Like, he, you know, he cares about his friends. He's a lonely guy. Greg meets him when he's in a very low point in his life, and, you know, you kind of, like, see them bond over their interest, their common interest of, like, James Dean, for example. So, he is a creepy fuck, and he's weird as hell. But he and Greg are still, like, best friends to this day. Despite this fucking crazy book that he wrote. And you can tell that Greg feels bad for him, too. Yeah, I kind of want to... No. Sir Willis in chat just said I kind of want to hang out with Tommy Wiseau. Is that weird? No, I kind of want to hang out with him, too. You know, I want to just get to know him and find out what makes him tick. Like, I've been really obsessed with this dude for the past few weeks, or week, or however long I've been listening to it. And I've been a fan of The Room. I've seen it, like, a half dozen or more times, maybe. I've shown it to most of my friends. And, I'm just fascinated by this dude, really. Egg just hatched on the beach. When Greg first sees him at an acting school, he describes him as looking like a pirate, and then like for the first like, you know, whole chapter, he just describes he describes Tommy as a pirate. The pirate spoke, you know, shit like that. Egg turtle. Ooh. Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, that's how you do this. I love this game. So much flowers. Of course, people in chat are translating the flowers speech to, "Ooh, must suck a dick." How the fuck do you actually handle pokies in this game? I don't remember. You don't jump on them. Water doesn't work. Oh, you just jump on the head? I guess that makes sense. It's just got a flower on its head. Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't have spikes on its head. In previous, the 2D games, Pokey does not like... Well, Mario does not like when you touch Pokey in any form. Come here, on the sand. On the sand. Oh man, I'm good at this game, aren't I? That is a nice looking beach. I'm ready for my Caribbean vacation now. Wasabi dick, that's another one. Oh, people are hearing some good stuff. Wasabi dick? Come on, please. But my speedrun. I took so long on this shine. My speedrun potential for the world record. It can never happen now. Gotta reset the run. Yoshi? Does anyone miss Zach Fair's bleeding optimism? His spiky hair? Or how about Genesis's poetry? I know what's happening. I know someone out there is deeply upset that we don't have Genesis and Jill and Zach to keep us company anymore. Conflict resolved. My egg. Oh. Right. Okay, so, yeah. There's a lot of things about this game I don't remember. Okay, I need some nanners. Ooh. Yoshi music. I need Yoshi music right now. This dude's just fucking on fire. What is he doing that he got himself set on fire, though? Like, how... how stupid... Dude, come on. You saved me. 4 blue coins total. World record pace. I think I watched most of the speedrun of this at, I don't know, was it SGDQ or AGDQ? I'm not sure. There was a 100% run. Oh. Thought I had to water it open. Oh look, nanners. I did it. I found the nanners by accident. Okay, I'm ready to spit some juice. It's just juice. The noises. I'm trying to figure out how to get up here. So X is the button. Okay, I have the button now. Oh, damn it, Yoshi. Oh no, Yoshi! Disintegrated! That was fucking... Like, the molecular structure of the Yoshi got ripped apart. Mind you, this isn't the same Yoshi, this is a different one, because the previous Yoshi is now dead. So... I'm trying to figure out why I can do crazy spin jumps from the ground, but not up here. So, yeah, I have to kind of do a series of moves to get Yoshi. I need rocket jump? No, I don't. I can... Oh, you can't actually switch until you land on the ground. Shit, you might be right then. Oh wait, no, I got it. Turns out I didn't need the boosts. Oh, that is gonna be kind of fucking impossible to get, though. Told you. Of course, they have to put the fucking shine also out of the way, just in case you decide you want to be clever and use a Yoshi to get up there. I went through it! I give up. Eat the giant pineapple on the pipe with Yoshi. Alright. Yeah, I'll get the rocket nozzle for that. Where's the... We gotta find the giant pineapple. Or as I like to call them, pinyaps. There it is. There we go. Good pinyap. Big pinyap. Ooh. It's this level. Is this the clean the entire beach level? Yeah, I remember watching the strats, the GDQ strats, for how they would do this. And there is a small level of, there's a small margin of error. Like, you can miss a few little things and still get the credit for this. I wonder if this made any kids that played it cleaner. Like, you know what? I'm filthy. I never clean my room. And then after they play Mario Sunshine, you know, it would be nice if the news would cover like a success story. Like, not video games have turned, you know, gamers into murderers or whatever. But like, Mario Sunshine made gamers want to, clean their room more. I don't know. Or go into a career of cleaning, which is not very illustrious, but it, you know, it's necessary. We need people to clean things. It made people shower more. No, we won't hear it. No, 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 no. But remember, Doom has turned us all to killers. It made kids want to melt dinosaurs. Well, joke's on you, dinosaurs aren't real. Gynosaurs are in fact real. Do you know what those are? The cleaning is another mission? Oh. You look very capable to me. Listen, it all started around noon. This giant manta-shaped thing showed up. It's paper thin. Floating silhouette. Came and covered the hotel grounds in this electric goop. Then, oh the horror, my beautiful hotel, my poor building! Sank in the middle of that awful ooze. Why me? Why? Got the staff cleaning up, but where's my house? What am I supposed to do? I can't just sit back and... it's back! The Gossamer Ghoul! Do something! The Shining. Oh, here we go. Got some audio crackles for this one. I see the frame rates dipping too. Some of the more intensive stuff. Holy shit, this is chaos! Yo, I'm gonna need some Kern! Comical spring noise. Comical death noise. Ow. Kill them all. Kill them all. Wait a minute. Wait, they're cheating. So water from my nozzle kills them. But when they go into like the pool or the ponds or whatever, they're fine. Cheaters. I hate to say this, but just chaotically spinning seems to be the best option. the water pressure. There you go. Smart. That's why I like you. Smart. You ever see the mobster movies where someone says something okay, like normal or kind of somewhat intelligent? I always liked you. I knew I liked you because you was smart. I knew I liked you. Always liked you. Also, yeah, they don't really telegraph that information, do they? The spinning moves. A lot of the spinny moves aren't necessarily told to you directly, you just kind of figure them out. Shh. Pepperoni secrets. You just keep waiting for the note to change, but it never does. Roll! It's Mario, right? Yeah, Mario, listen, I have a feeling you could help me out again. See the hotel, it's full of ghosts! Could you maybe, look, just come inside. Just please, come inside. I can tell you're a miracle worker. Don't be so modest. They're thirsty ghosts. I like how, like, only a little bit of the hotel loads. God, this is tough. That was the secret. That was the secret, is that the coins are ghosts. These boos aren't necessarily hell-bent on... They look like they're fucking drunk, actually. I was gonna say, usually boos find a way to, like, chase you and be assholes, but... It looks like these boos are... somewhat docile and possibly drunk. Haha, he's good. They're boos. And they were on spring break. Oh. I remember watching, there's a fun glitch on this one. Where you could, like, glitch through the wall into the boss room or something. You need to switch to Luigi for this mission. Luigi, this is a cleaning mission. Oh, this one's gonna be a fucking mess. Oh god. Oh god. Watermelon secrets. My trajectory was slightly to the left. Gotta be hard. Nod the wad hard. Stay straight. Shoot straight. Regenerating sand. This is where I would usually make an Anakin Skywalker sand reference. Play it safe. Wait a minute. Oh, the melons. You can smash the melons from above and the blocks from below. It's over there anyway. Just kerns. Don't be ridiculous, Mark! Fucker. I was like fucking, you know, started riding the thing. I got one jump in and immediately the jump was a failure because the fucking, the thing's physics just slid me off. Is my controller outputting only 8 directions? Holy shit, you might be right. Wait, I can't really tell now. Hang on a second. It seems like some directions are sharper than others. But no, I have more than 8 directions. I see what you mean, though. It seems like my movement's a bit stiff. My dead zones are weird. Well, I mean, I'm using a GameCube controller, and there's native support. Dolphin has native, What is this? What is that? Mother of fuck, those blocks were going fast! Oh, that was clutch. Yeah, I think you're right, Fireworks. Because remember, the GameCube controller does have indentations for directions, octagonal indentations. Do like one more, maybe? I know I'm gonna jinx this, but at least... at least the crashing hasn't been too substantial. Uncork the bay. Welcome, Master Mario. I presume we have heard much about you, yes. All of it good. For me, I am just an old man who loves nothing but fishing. Lately, I've had a terrible problem. Please look up there. At least we get to see most of the levels during this stream. So that's pretty cool. I don't know who did it, but someone corked our waterfall. This no doubt is why our lovely bay has become polluted. Can't even fish, and so I ask for your help. Yank the cork. Please fulfill this old man's wish. What's that? You'll do it? Okay, thanks so much. I know I can count on you. Just beware that guy on the cork.
I heard one of the cameramen say desperately, "How are we ever gonna get this? It's impossible. We'll be here forever." Then, just for comic relief, Don and Brianna arrived on set to pick up their checks. Tommy, sitting in the makeup chair while Amy iced his forehead down, ignored them at first. Brianna talked to Juliet as Don ginned up the courage to approach Tommy.
This is kind of stuff you need to hear
chilly exchange
in context.
Ended with Tommy signing two $1,500 checks. Don, I could tell, was a little relieved not to be doing the room. Really, he was surprisingly decent about the whole thing, even telling me that someday we'd be able to laugh about this.
How true
Tommy
that is.
had deigned to acknowledge Don, but he wouldn't, for whatever reason, talk to or even look at Brianna. I gave Brianna her check. "Look at him," she said, holding it as though about to rip it in half. Tommy was still sitting in makeup, pressing an ice pack to his forehead. He won't even acknowledge me. He's such a pussy. Tommy noticed me idling too long with Brianna and called me over. "Greg, I need you here." He wanted to continue running his lines. It was hopeless. He still couldn't remember them, and now, to make things worse, it was possible he had a concussion. Sandy and I huddled together and came up with a handy formula for Tommy to remember. When I returned to Tommy, I said this. "Okay, so here's what you do. I did not, mad, throw the water bottle, stop, notice me, look up." Tommy asked that I repeat the formula several times. "Show me once more," Tommy said. By now his bruise had been buried beneath a beige snowdrift of concealer. He was, finally, ready. He took a breath, returned to the outhouse, and did the scene. At long last, we got the shot.
Yay.
It took 3 hours and 32 takes, but we got the shot. If you can, I implore you to watch this scene. It's 7 seconds long, 3 hours, 32 takes. And it was only the second day of filming. The next day, Tommy came to the set with some ambitious ideas for camera angles. He wanted to begin by filming the scene in which Johnny and Denny talk on the rooftop, and have the camera do some fast spinning motions, or maybe do some bird's eye shots from a crane. His other demands? "Where is football? Art director, we need football. Greg, I need script. I'm missing page 49. Lighting department, we need more lights. The more lights, the better." To make things even more exciting, Tommy decided he wanted to film his and Philip's scene while tossing a football back and forth, which is a more complicated thing to stage than it sounds. Tommy, in short, was driving the crew bananas. Raphael was particularly flabbergasted and began taking long walks around the set, tapping his left foot and sometimes calling out, "Can we do a scene, please?" Tommy, meanwhile, fretted over minute details with Sandy, such as which direction a thrown football would rotate. These Tommy versus Sandy discussions occasionally became a little surreal.
Listen, this one's
During
good.
Tommy's scene with Philip, Sandy suggested they get a fan to create the illusion of a windy rooftop. Tommy said that wasn't necessary because it wasn't too hot out. Sandy said, "I'm not trying to cool you down, I'm trying to make the scene feel real." Tommy laughed and said, "Ha, are you tripping me? A fan? That's a good one." During the scene, Denny confesses to Johnny that he thinks he might be in love with Johnny's future wife, Lisa.
Oh my god.
Johnny says this is okay, because if everyone in the world loved each other, the world would be a better place. Raphael, who had never seen a full script, watched with a look of disbelief as Tommy recited these lines. Sandy's hand was plastered to his forehead, as though he were trying to keep the weirdness from penetrating his mind. While Tommy was shooting the Johnny-Denny rooftop scene,
Dear God.
the art department was busy dismantling the indoor alley set where Denny's confrontation with Chris Hart had been filmed.
Okay, that's enough. I think just wanted to get a little bit more. I'll tell you one more scene. I'm a little obsessed with this at the moment, but I just want to tell you something that you might enjoy, which is at one point during production, Tommy Wiseau thought it would be a great idea. How the fuck do you throw this thing again? Oh, you don't actually do it in first person, okay. This is a very tight corridor for this. Very tight. Oh my god. Oh, this is brutal. Hang on a second, guys. Let me. Now it's not so bad. At one point, he wanted to, in the end of the room, right? He had this brilliant idea during filming that his car would fly off into space. And he was like, you know, I think we need to have car go into space in the green screen. You know, maybe Johnny is vampire. So that almost happened, and the script supervisor, Sandy, was just like, nope. Nope. And everyone else was like, nope. And so it got vetoed. The idea got vetoed, but he wanted to in the room. At one point during production, he thought it would be a great idea if his car were to fly off into space. Maybe Johnny Vampire.
Filmed. They plan to begin assembly on Johnny and Lisa's living room set.
I don't think that's anywhere near this part, but yeah, that was something that's real. That is something that is in this. It's covered pretty nicely, but there's no way I'd be able to find it.
Finally, Tommy commanded me to sit off camera in the sequence. Say hi to Mark.
Where's the
Finally,
fart?
Tommy commanded.
Oh, I wanted to get the fart line again. Okay, I'm good. All right. So let's save this once again. We got 21. There will be less room and disaster artist next time I stream this. Though, I think many of you are enjoying it as much as I am. But, yeah, so that was Mario Sunshine. That went fairly well this time. I'd say it went, like, at least 75% better than it did last time. Maybe 80% better. But yeah, that's a lot of progress, and I feel like we're doing good. It was a good stream. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. There's a lot of great stuff up ahead, too. So, it's exactly the game I want to be playing at this moment in time. So yeah, I'm definitely loving this. Now, before I go, again, I'd like to tell you that I have a Cluster Truck. I'm able to stream it a little early, so I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow. or Thursday, but likely tomorrow, as well as we'll make some more progress with 3D Game Heroes, which we're rapidly approaching the end of. So, yeah. Let's check out the art. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your patience with my obsession, my fucking extreme obsession with Tommy Wiseau at the moment. But I just have to say once again that this audiobook has brought me joy. I've had people look at me strange because I was laughing so hard in my car. So you know it's a good time when that's the case. Anyway, here's your art for the night. Lemon Lime drew 6 years of Vinesauce. Has been 6 years, and it's been a good 6 years. It's been worth every year. From Pengu, want to see my pepperoni secret? Look at that face. There's not much a pepperoni that size can be hiding, though, if you think about it. So what would the secret even be? From that Metro. It's tagged as Vinny. Is that supposed to be Luca from Chrono Trigger, or is that a B? Well, I'm not sure what exactly it is, but I like it. From Flavored Saucer, here's Pixel Shroom, Pixel Pipe. Very nice. It's a good opener. This one's from Gamma Pulse, and it is Death Road to Canada art. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed those streams as much as you have. They've been excellent. Well, it's just because the game is excellent. There's been so many weird, amazing moments and surreal moments that have happened. More Death Road. I would like to do a Death Road once a week. I also know that Enter the Gungeon's getting updated, so when that updates, whenever that is, I'll do a stream of that. Gungeon, I feel like I streamed quite a bit of, and then I completed one character. So when people are like, Vinny, why don't you play more Gungeon? It's because I would love to play it. I enjoyed the fuck out of that game, but in terms of me streaming it, you know, I feel like we've gotten quite a bit of it, and dedicated, devoted fans to the game would enjoy the streams, but I wanted to kind of move away a little bit from it. But when it updates, I'll definitely check it out again. And I think there was another game, Afterbirth Plus, of course, that will be Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. That will be a stream. When that comes out, I'll revisit Isaac. And I'm sure there's going to be other updates to games that I've played a lot in the past too. But at the moment, Death Road is definitely the one I'm enjoying. Let's see. We have one from Angry Ed. And we got one from Gamma Pulse again. And you can see Vappy and Southbird over there. That's pretty cool. Those are my two YouTube fellas. They've done so much to keep my YouTube channel, both of them, going. I mean, it's been good. From Otaku AP. It's from that fucking Nails game I played the other day. It's a long story if you don't know what it's all about. But you just watch it and you'll get it. It's kind of amazing. From Alizarin, here's an even more brutal Blood Bagel cover. I've had some amazing reactions to the Blood Bagel cover. It is actually... I'd like to set aside a theory that I photoshopped an asshole onto a bagel. I didn't need to. The bagel was amazing. It was just a randomly good, perfect bagel for the job. So I didn't have to do that. So it's not, in fact, anything specifically disgusting. But I have a few quick stories. So Joe has one of the CDs up, and people that have come in for sessions have looked at it and like revulsed and like recoiled because they're like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, oh, dude, you should take that down. I'm so sorry. He's like, no, that's great. Those are great reactions. I'm like, oh, okay. I had to ship out. I got a shipping error where I got a bunch of the CDs, like 500 of them. And I didn't need 500 of them home. So I had to ship them to the warehouse that we ship from, right? So this dude I talked to at this post office Really nice dude in his 60s. He's great. We talked about music. He was in Nam. You know, we've talked about all kinds of shit. I just like to bullshit a little bit from time to time with this guy because he's just a well of knowledge, and you know, we have good chats. So he's like, so what's in the box? What are you sending out? You know, and I was like, oh, it's a CD that we made, and you know, it's weird. He said, what's weird? He's like, what, rock and roll? I said, well, yeah, you could maybe say that. It's rock. He goes, oh. So he finds like a loose CD. He's looking at the back of it. Blood Bagel, huh? Looks at the clowns, right? And then he turns it over, and he just, like, again, like he twitches. He kind of like shakes, and he drops the CD, and he like pulls himself away from it, and he's just, whoa, what all right. I'm like, it's just a bagel. He's like, yeah, but, you know, it's kind of fucking disgusting. I was like, yes, it is. I apologized. To him, yeah, I would apologize for that. And then also, a lot of people have, apparently, there was a complaint that they had to be forced to see this album cover on Bandcamp because some other band on Twitter was on the top page of Bandcamp, and the Blood Bagel album cover was on there, and they did not need to see a bloody anus-looking bagel on the same page as their favorite band. So it's been, I mean, the reaction to the cover has been pretty much exactly how we wanted this to go. Also, making of the cover very soon, so hold off for that one. From Bloody Shy Guy, here's another. Oh, God. I'm going to feel bad for people expecting Blood Bagel 2 next year, because that's, in fact, not at all what's happening. But this art is also amazing. Thank you for this so much. I can't tell you how much fun we had making it and then seeing the reaction to it. From Safino X, here's a duck, me on a duck in particular, of course. From Stargrids, this is cool. This is like a poster for Super Mario Sunshine with Vinny. Well, I'm going to go ahead and save that and use that for my next Sunshine stream. Thank you for that. That's really great. From How Is This a Name? It's Chad Krogunk. Oh, what's this? We now have a full page of Chad Krogunks? What a fucking surprise. Okay. From Cold Carrerio 121, here's a BRB. Mario Sunshine style. From Grossy. I wonder if that's the famous Gross from back in the day. But yes, from Grossy. Look at this photograph. Oh my God. Yeah, it is Chad Krogunk in splendid detail with a fucking majestic mane. This is, I guess, a more recent Chad Kroger. I'm sorry, Krogunk. Wow. I regret this request. I don't regret it at all. From Daxter Doodle, what's your favorite color? Always green. Even though there's not a single green in the... From Assassin Rain, here's a little clay blood bagel charm for when you want to gross out people on the fly. Amazing. It's quite disgusting, and I mean that in the best possible way. From Wingnut, or rather Wignut, some Mario art. Corruptions. This one's from Quartat G, and it is me, a little Mario hat, sunshine theme. That's cool. From Punstar Tracer, here's a Vine Shroom heart, and that has got a bunch of different Vine Shrooms connected to it. It's very interesting. I've not seen that before, or one like it. From O Mandaz, look at this gunk. Oh man, I love it. Same thing for this. The Art Manor, another amazing Chad Krogunk. This is such a weird fucking thing. From Norix, here's some fucking Vinesthetic vaporwave style. There's some really good ones from 8-Bit Beetle. That's cool. This is a mix between Animal Crossing and Mario Sunshine. There's Gulliver talking to Mario. That's cool. It's cool. Very cool. But I was going to say I like the South Bird in the background, and I was hoping that dinosaur in the back would somehow be a gynosaur. So what is a gynosaur? I didn't answer that question before, right? A gynosaur is a gynecologist dinosaur. The more you know. If I could make a rainbow appear from my mouth to your face, I think I would do that now. From Galactic Butt. Wow. Wow. Talk about buff. From Ice God 64. Oh my god, it's green. Green is awesome. Oh boy, time for Luigi fans. I always go green, and then I pick Sponge. Nice. It's almost Rick and Morty-ish, too, in the style of my face there. From Squid. Gut. My gut is Carl Pilkington. I like playing Sunshine. I don't know. Alright. From Tootsie Toucan. Mario Sunshine. Shine. This is, again, the Sunshine stream is, for me, another really good way to close out the summer. I feel like it's still hot. I mean, the weather has still been really nice lately in New York, so I don't necessarily feel like the summer's over. Technically, is it over? What day is that? Oh. Well, this is the last astronomical day of summer in the Northern Hemisphere. Wednesday, September 21st. So, technically, summer will be over in the East Coast of the U.S. in like 20 hours, about 19 hours, 20 hours. So it is pretty fitting for me to play Mario Sunshine on the last day of summer. It was a good summer, and I like the summer, so it will be missed. However, Sunshine can be played at any time, even in the winter. This one is from Ultimate Weeaboo Hierarchy. What a name. And it is another Chad Krogunk. From Avianite, here's a BRB. It's a little demented, but I like it quite a lot. This one's from Dawning Love. Always green. Vinny, this blooper is pink. Always go green. From Iman Azal, here's the... Wow. So that's where that horn was coming from. Gotcha. Okay. Now that's Lakitu, but dead Lakitu, I see. So it's oh, all right. I like the intestines in particular. Well, that's it. I'm done. You guys have a great night. Thanks for watching through the technical problems, etc., etc. I'll see you tomorrow, likely, and please be aware that there are other streamers, and you can check them out. If you want, I don't know, you can go twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce, and you can go to the Direbor, or maybe the Gen, or you can go even to the Hootie. Send them follow and watch their stream. Don't be ridiculous with this disgusting stuff. Okay, good night, stream. Thanks for watching. You make strong stream. I'm losing it. I got nothing. I not only do I have nothing, but I'm losing the Wiseau voice. I need to regenerate. I gotta watch a few interviews and get it back. I'll go do that now. That's what I'm gonna do. So take it easy, everyone. Good night.